The Lord was so angry at us at one time out in the wilderness, man. He just made snakes to start biting us and killing us, man. Until Moses had to plead with the Lord, man, to stop that, man. Because we wanted to go back to Egypt so we could eat. We wanted to go back to Egypt to have some cocaine and a hamburger. And we was going to work for them until we dropped dead. Just like we worked for America until we dropped dead, man. It's been famines going on. There's been all kinds of hurricanes. There's been droughts. There's been pandemics going on, sicknesses, monkeypox, HIV, everything across the board. You understand? And there's even threat of tactical nuclear weapons being launched. So what do all of that mean for us down in the hood, man, where we don't even control our own goddamn businesses, man? You understand? A black man to get into the NBA before he have a business in the neighborhood that he grew up in, man. This is not a coincidence. You understand? But what can we do about all of this global destruction that's coming down, man? Look at here, man. We got brothers and sisters out in Jacksonville, out on South Beach that lost everything, man. Hurricane then came down there and whipped and took everything. They couldn't afford flood insurances. But your president is sending millions over to Ukraine, man. You understand? To so-called protect democracy, to try and stop the red bear. But I thought that red bear was done away with years ago, but it's back now. It's back now. You understand? And the school of UPK told you it was coming back. And right now they threatening to use tactical nuclear weapons. Why? Because Biden is providing billions upon billions of dollars and weaponry to the Ukrainians, and they starting to push the Russians back, and Putin don't have a way out. You understand? So what does all of this mean for us? Are we powerless? Do we just wait for the nuclear bombs to fall? Guess what, black man and woman? We're not powerless. That's something we need to do. Let's get Ezekiel 20 and 33. God damn it, that's something we need to do to stop that nuclear weapon from falling on us, to stop us from going into famine and dying miserably. God damn it, we ain't never felt safe, not in our community. We've always had to pray for our children every time they walk out the damn door, man. They could be murdered by the authorities, by the police, let alone somebody, some mixed up, twisted brother in their own community, man. You understand? These things been hitting us for years, man, but it's getting real out here now. And the UPK been talking about it for years. We gonna go in this Bible and we gonna find out what all of this means, man, what all of this famine and all of these pandemics and all of this death. What all of this means, man. You got that, brother? 33, go ahead.
It's Ezekiel, chapter 20, verse 33. As I live, saith the Lord God, surely with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury pulled out, will I rule over you.
The Lord is the ultimate authority here, man. And the Lord is talking about rulership, about power, about crushing, about killing, man. This is real. This is something that's going on right now. Wars, rumors of wars, the threat of wars, death. It's all around us, man. Monkeypox, AIDS, COVID, all of it, man, is coming around, brother. Hurricanes, droughts, fires going on. In one state, you got drought, you got scarcity, you understand? And in another state, you got all kinds of hurricanes and floodings and waters everywhere, and it's getting real out here, black man and woman. And you know what? Down in Jacksonville, down in Florida, black people are hurting down there, man, suffering. You understand? We paid our taxes just like white people paid theirs and Chinese people paid theirs, but their houses will get rebuilt. You understand? But this is the Lord's fury. He stretched out his arm. This is happening. Go ahead.
Verse 34, and I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered.
Oh man, this is real here. This is the Lord talking about you, black man. Listen, you understand? You can hear this all through the Bible, the scattered. Bringing together the scattered. Because the Lord scattered us in different countries, man, in different places because of our disobedience, man. Because we want to be homosexuals, you understand? We want to participate in every sexual deviant goddamn thing that any other race of people got going on. You understand? We want to serve Christianity and Islam and every goddamn thing that's wicked and evil and everything that's against the scriptures and the Bible, in which the Lord told us not to participate in. We've been scattered amongst the peoples. Well, the Lord said, read it again.
And I will bring you out from the people.
And I will bring you out from the people. Who's that? From the people who run Lexington Market. You understand? The people who run Mondawmin Mall. The people who run our neighborhoods. Who prosper in our communities. Who make all the money. Who slave us out, man. Them peoples. Those are the peoples they gonna separate us from, man. And if you love the Snow Bunny gang, you understand? You like to be around the Arabs and you want to hit your head on the cement 9 times and walk around a rock and all of that, the Lord got something for you too. You understand? The Lord got something for you too. Read on, brother.
And will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered.
And gather you out of the countries wherein ye have been scattered. The Lord is going to sift us, man. Sift us out of all of these wicked places from amongst all these wicked people, man. You know why? Because we got to be fixed, God damn it. We got to be fixed, man. Read on, brother.
With a mighty hand.
With a mighty hand, man. With a hurricane. With strength, with authority. Read on, brother.
And with a stretched out arm. And with fury pulled out.
And with fury, man. Angrily. You understand? These things that are happening, man, are not a coincidence, brother. These are things that have been prophesied and talked about for years, man. The nuclear weapons are about to fall. And goddamn it, we got to be in the right place. Read on.
Verse 35, and I will bring you into the wilderness of the people.
I will bring you into the wilderness of the people. Do you know why the last time when we were in slavery in Egypt, the Lord had to bring us into the wilderness, man? It's because our mentality was destroyed and twisted, man. You understand? It's because we think like our oppressor, man. It's because we believe we can't live without our oppressor, man. We actually believe we wouldn't have electricity. We wouldn't be able to drive in cars. We wouldn't be able to farm and live without white folk, man. Some of us actually believe that. You understand? That's our self-esteem right now, man. We believe we can't live without these people, man. And the Lord going to send us in the wilderness, man. The same way he did when we came out of Egypt, man. Read on, brother.
And there will I plead with you.
And there the Lord will plead, man. Just like he did in Egypt, man. Just like our forefathers made a covenant with the Lord. That we wasn't going to do all these evil things that the heathens do. that white folks and Chinese folks and Arabs and all these other folks do, man. But we do it. You understand? We broke that covenant. The Lord is going to plead with us again for the last time, man. Read on.
And there I will plead with you face to face.
Face to face, brother. Read.
Verse 36. Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt.
Just like he pleaded with our forefathers, man. When we was in hard bondage in Egypt, man. When we couldn't come out of our damn houses without being beaten to death or shot in the damn street, man. Right. Just like it is today, brother. It's just like it is. We're the only people in the United States of America that have to have a conversation with our children about police officers and how to act. You understand? How to act when a police officer pulls you over in a car. When a police officer asks you to show him your ID. We are the only people that have to have a conversation with our little children, our teenage children, about how to not be murdered by the police. And we think we are part of something here?
The goddamn devil, all he got to teach is the goddamn birds and the bees. Or now these days, the bees and the birds and the birds. Or whatever you want to call it. We gotta have a whole nother conversation now. Go ahead.
Goddamn right. And we the only people that have to have that. Get that captain a hand, man. He's so right, man. So right. We the only people that have to have that conversation. While the people who benefit off of us, exploit us, take from us, they live in relative peace, man. But they won't now. Not when them tactical nuclear weapons go off. Well, what's going to happen then? You understand? Read on, brother.
So will I plead with you, saith the Lord God. Verse 37. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you unto the bond of the covenant. I will bring you into the bond of the covenant, just like he brought our forefathers into the covenant in the wilderness, man. And we had to stay in that wilderness for decades, man. Before we could get that Stockholm syndrome out of our brains, man. Before we stopped living for our oppressors. Before we stopped wanting to be exploited by our oppressors, man. The Lord was so angry at us at one time out in the wilderness, man. He just made snakes to start biting us and killing us, man. Until Moses had to plead with the Lord, man, to stop that, man. Because we wanted to go back to Egypt so we could eat. We wanted to go back to Egypt to have some cocaine and a hamburger. And we was going to work for them until we dropped dead. Just like we worked for America until we dropped dead, man. Right. You understand? Right. For a bag of weed and some eggs and a goddamn hamburger, man. You understand? The same way. The same thing. That's what we're doing, man. We're loving our oppressor. We love everything he do, man. We can't live without him. That's what we think in our mind. So we got to go in that wilderness again, man. We got to be deprogrammed the way we were programmed. Because when we think about God, we see that white boy. We see that, we see Christianity. We see a naked man in a robe, men touching each other, grinding up on children and little babies with wings, man. You understand? That's what we're thinking. You understand? Every time God or Christ pops in our mind, it's a naked white boy, a naked baby, or a naked baby with wings, man. We got to be deprogrammed out in that wilderness, man. That's why we got to get ready for this, man. The Lord been telling us the only thing we got to do is follow his commandments. And those commandments are not grievous, man. I mean, goddamn, it's just a couple of things you can't eat. You know what I'm saying? And some weed you can't smoke, some drugs you can't take. It's all healthy for you, and it's all going to cause you to live. It all going to cause us to live. But the things we're doing by following this oppressor cause us to die. So what's happening in this world, man? Why is it so many hurricanes, so much drought, so many pandemics? That's the Lord's hand, man.
That's the Lord's fury, because we've been following our oppressors and we won't stop. So the Lord got to come get us and sift us out, man. Go ahead, brother. Where we at?
Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 38. And I will purge out from among you the rebels.
I will purge out from among you the rebels. Them rebels, them Negroes, that they want to be Christian, man. They want to go up in that Christian church and be homosexuals, and they want to touch on other men and bend over for other men, and they want to be carpet munchers and bull daggers, and they don't want to stop, goddammit, that rebel. The Lord is going to purge that from amongst us, man. The ones that love the snow bunny, the ones that want to go into white society and destroy black people. They want to make rap songs about killing and murdering each other and stabbing and shaking each other and going to prison. You understand? The Lord is going to deal with those rebels. That's the rebels the Lord is talking about. The rebels amongst us. The rebels that won't stop, man. They want to rub on another man. They ain't going to stop, man. They want to do drugs. They want to sell drugs to their own brother. Want their own brother dead. Want to fight and kill over a pair of Jordans, over getting their foot stepped on. That rebel. That's who the Lord is coming for, man. That rebel amongst us. Read on.
And them that transgress against me.
Them that transgress against the Lord, man. Them that will not stop. Them that's on the down low. They with their wife. They in charge of a church. They the preacher, the pastor, but they on the down low with the deacon. With the deacon, they on the down low. You understand? They on the down low with the parishioners, man. You understand? With other men in the church, they on the DL, and they won't stop, man. You understand? They read the Bible, they look at the Bible, but they follow the doctrine of Christianity. The ones that won't stop gang banging, drilling and killing. Let me tell you something, young black man, about drilling and killing. All right? When it's your turn to be drilled on, when it's your turn for somebody to spin that block on you, you understand? It's going to be a different story then, because guess what? When you die and go to prison, ain't nobody going to celebrate you.